What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we got the off season, and boy oh boy, we could be in some trouble. So the Jaguars, they made it out of the AFC South. The Titans, the Colts, the Texans were the bottom four teams. Out of the bottom four teams in the AFC, the South controlled three of those spots. NFC, Buccaneers, Eagles, Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and Detroit Lions all made it to the postseason, with the Skins, the Cardinals, and those Panthers bring up the rear. And the Panthers, I believe, are going to have the first pick in the draft. David Carr, not a bad season. Not a bad season at all, as you see right there. Pretty solid if you ask me. You know what I mean? More interceptions than touchdowns, which is never good, but it took a while to get used to Madden 04 again, and I think we're going to be A-okay moving forward. Andre Johnson is a beast. He's going to that Pro Bowl, as you can see. Gaffney played pretty well for us, averaging 14.3 yards per catch. That is a good look. Tony Baselli, he gave up more sacks than that, if you ask me. A lot of sacks came from that left side. Maybe he was not designated to block that guy, but he would not block anybody, and then I guess the tight end or running back would be dealt with the sack given up. But hey, at the end of the day, that left side was his, all right? So Walker led the team in sacks. Glenn led the team in interception. I thought he was going to have a chance to win Defensive Player of the Year. I was wrong. He didn't even make it to the Pro Bowl. Kurt Warner has the number one QB rating. David Carr led the league in passing yards, and it's going to be that way moving forward. Okay, we're going to have to get creative with how we build this team. We're going to start that right here, right now in this offseason, so make sure you stick around. Tomlinson, 1,800 yards, 19 TDs as well, followed by Charlie Garner, still getting the job done. Terrell Owens, 117 receptions, and he was second in yards behind our man Andre Johnson. So our passing game has got to lead us. Like, we have to win shootouts. Again, I'm going to show you all this in a second, but we have got to win shootouts. I wish we had a defense like those guys. I wish we did. Ty Law, Gilden, Ray Lewis, I wish we did. We can't afford that here with the Houston Texans. Junior Seau's your Defensive Player of the Year. Andre Johnson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Terrell Suggs, Big T Sizzle. T Sizzle. Rich Gannon's the best quarterback in the league. LaDainian Thompson, your best running back. Your best wide receiver is T.O. of those San Francisco 49ers. Big Kennedy, your best offensive lineman. Johnson, your best defensive lineman. Say ow. Make them say ow. The late Junior Seau, your best linebacker. And then when it comes to Coach of the Year, it is Callahan. All right, so wild card weekend, the Chargers, they beat the Steelers, the Niners over the Seahawks, the Bills, they fall to the Jags, and the Lions, they get beat down by those St. Louis Rams. Divisional round, Raiders over the Jags, 49ers fall to the Bucks, the Patriots handle the Chargers, and the Eagles handle the Rams. The Patriots lose to the Raiders, and the Eagles lose to the Bucks, so it's a rematch. And the Raiders lose it again to the Buccaneers in back-to-back years. Rough for them. Absolutely sucks. And now let's officially get into the crap show. So we are $9 million in the hole. All right. So I'm thinking that this is going to carry over to next season. At the start of next season, I'm thinking that this is going to carry over, that we are $9 million. No, I think it's adding to what we were behind last year, but I'm not 100% sure, because I want to say that we were like $32 million in the hole last year when we started this. We were already in the hole. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking, okay, we're $9 million. We were 33, but now we're $9 million, and they did give me that notice that, hey, if you don't turn it around, you could lose your franchise. I think that can happen to you twice. I think you're going to have 2 seasons, because if I remember correctly, with the Arizona Cardinals, it was 2 seasons, and then by that 3rd season, they're like, yo, you guys to go. Or I think you only get 2 tries. So I think we have to turn it around right here, right now. We have a couple guys holding out. Coleman, we're going to bring back. Tony Baselli, we're going to bring back, because again, I'm thinking, okay, we got some wiggle room. We put together a winning season. It should fix itself, okay? We desperate. We are absolutely desperate, right? But we're bringing back guys. Aaron Glenn brought back Miller as well. Our punter, Stanley, you come back as well, because I'm not trying to spend no time looking at a punter. And then these guys are going to walk. Dennis, Norris, Holloway, okay? Bunch of guys are heading to free agency because I just can't afford you. Mack, you can't come back. Payne, you can't come back. Tony Becks, you can't come back. So draft. Moss is the highest overall guy, but we need defensive linemen. So I'm going to go with Stallings, and hopefully he's going to be a beast. Better than Mario Williams. On par with Jason Watt, JJ Watt, you feel me? So we sign him. And then to my surprise, Moss is still there. So obviously I'm going to take him in the second round. He was a first round talent. Take him right there. We need another free safety, but we're going to go left end. We need two safeties. We need left ends, but Johnson's still there. Projected to go in the first 2 rounds, runs a 4.4. He's coming to town. Pretty good draft to kick things off. If I must say, we do need a left guard. We're going to take him here in the 5th round. Pick number 3, another solid pick if you ask me. We need a right guard. Let's take him. And then 7th round comes around. I'm just looking for somebody to fill a need, and we need no linebacker help. We're going to take him. Crowd really didn't like that. So our guy Stallings, 82 overall off rip, 87 tackle, 75 strength, 68 speed, 91 acceleration. Rookie, strong safety, Big Moss, 75 overall, 89 speed. I'm loving it. My defensive end, my 3rd round pick, 73 speed, 70 strength, 77 tackle, 68 overall. Johnson, our free safety, 70 overall. Both free safeties will start, and I'm thinking both safeties, free and strong, and both defensive ends, left and right, are probably going to start for us year 1. And then our middle linebacker, not looking that good at all. The first overall pick from LSU, our receiver, going to the Carolina Panthers. That kind of looks familiar. If you're familiar with my first channel, what we got going on over there. The Browns had the 2nd pick. The Titans had the 4th pick. They go with the middle linebacker. Then the Cardinals take the first quarterback out of Army. Roger Staubach, though, you feel me? And then, yeah, the Redskins, they pick, and then the Colts, they pick, and then the Bengals, they go with the middle linebacker. They go with the receiver with Baltimore, and another receiver with the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to only sign Travis Minor. Why are we signing him? Is he a great back? No, he is not. We don't have the resources to really dive deep into running back, even though he is getting a nice contract, 5 years, $12 million. The thing is, he had carry and speed. And I do think that he was the cheapest out of all the running backs available that I would want to have on the roster, right? So here are the free agency. A lot of guys did not even get signed. A lot of guys are still out there. If I have money, these guys will be coming to town. But we will sign Michael Lewis, 1-year deal. He's a receiver, one of the fastest in the game. Jonathan Carter, another receiver, one of the fastest in the game. The overalls are low, but I don't need them to be our main guys, okay? Gaffney, Bradford, and Andre, those are our main guys. Everybody else is to be a speed guy. We need a backup tackle. So I'm looking at the cap. It's down into the 11 million range. Gonna bring back Seth Payne. It's down to the 10 million range. And I'm like, okay, maybe we got to make a trade. So we're going to trade Walker. I need a tight end. So let's trade Walker for the Broncos tight end. I just need a backup. It works out there, all right? Then we're going to come here and we're going to release that middle linebacker that we drafted. I have never done this. I've never released a rookie ever. I want to see them blossom, but he got to go. And then we'll come back, we're going to sign Roger Knight to a 1-year deal, outside linebacker. Nick Harper, cornerback, going to bring him in on a 1-year deal as well, less than $1 million, because, again, we ain't got a whole bunch of money, all right? But we're not done. The offseason and signing people is not done. But we're in training camp now, and I'm like, okay, Andre's going to be that guy moving forward. Travis Minor, I just need you to run hard and protect the rock. You're not Barry Sanders, don't act like him, okay? You're not, Eric Dickerson, don't act like him. You're not beast mode. Just run, find the hole, run as fast as you can through it, and protect the ball. Hopefully he can do that for us moving forward, and I'm not expecting to use any capital on running back as far as draft picks are concerned, or spending a whole bunch of money as of right now, because again, we could mess around and lose this franchise, and I'm not trying to do that. It kind of sucks that they put you in that pickle. With Arizona, I don't think we're in that pickle. I think we got there because we signed Santana Moss, because we signed Steve McNair, but because we traded for Ray Lewis in the early going. Like, we spent a lot of money on veteran players. We're not doing that here with Houston, and we're still in some trouble. So both safeties balled out, and I accidentally did the all-pro version, and I never do that because I'm afraid of losing points, but hey, it worked out with Moss. Johnson had a good training camp as well. David Carr's having a good training camp. He's going to give us 3 points right here as well, and I'm liking what the squad is doing in training camp, but it's just training camp. It's the summer. Everybody looks good. Everybody has high expectations, right? So Carr, he's blossoming, though. He really is. 91 overall. He looks good. So the preseason comes and goes, and Brown is out for the season. Bailey, who just sounds out for 5 weeks, and then Dominic Davis is probable for week 1. So we're going to sign a strong safety to back up our rookie strong safety. And we are $55 million in the hole. We had to sign players. But again, I thought that $9 million was going to carry over to the regular season. I'm thinking, yo, we're good. We're good. I'm thinking that we're good. We're not good at all. We are not good at all. I don't know how we're going to make that up, but we got to figure out a way. So first things first, Tony Baselli, you got to go. You make too much money, you got to go. I'll take a first-round pick from the Carolina Panthers to get rid of your contract and to get rid of you. Goodbye. LJ Shelton is the best left tackle available that does not cost that much. 4-year deal. His total salary is $9.8 million. I'll gladly take that. We're going to trade Sharper, a second round and a third round to Cardinals to get a second round pick and LJ Shelton back. And hopefully this works out for us. Hopefully he's not going to turn out to be a scrub. Really doesn't matter. We're just trying to save the franchise. I'm also trying to be competitive because we need people to show up. We need people to show up to the stands. We need a sellout or two. We're going to trade Aaron Glenn to the Bears for a first and a second round pick. We're also going to trade Coleman in a 7th round pick to the Bengals for a first and a 3rd round pick. And right now our cap room has ballooned up to $25 million. We're going to use some of that money to sign Jason Lamar, who was already here, but a 3-year deal for $2 million. I can't pass that up. He has speed. He is not good, but he has speed. This cornerback is not good, but he has speed. So I'm trying to keep him, or sign him, I should say. Again, 52 overall is trash, but the guy can run. And that's all I care about. Like I said, I wish our defense would be beastly. It's not going to be beastly. We are going to rely on getting the football in space and hoping that we can score, and then hoping that our defense can at least help out. So now we're $40 million in the hole instead of 55. Hopefully that gives us enough wiggle room where we are not giving up this franchise after year 2, because that would absolutely suck. But we got to win, and it starts week number 1. I don't know what I got to do. Maybe I got to spend some money advertising. I really don't want to do that, but we got to do something because geez Louise, fries and peas. But yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.